Next, we're gonna do spin press. So, again, we're gonna lay down, all right, because most people don't feel these when they're standing up, even though they're a really good exercise standing up for chest, all right? So, the main focus on this is squeezing your chest together. So, when we're here like this, I like to put my thumbs on the other side with the rest of my fingers, and I like to get these flat sides lined up. So right there, this flat side is facing out, all right? Same with this one. Part of the exercise, main part of the exercise is squeezing these dumbbells together, drop them down, press them up, all right? We wanna make sure that they don't slip apart, so we have to really squeeze them together. Okay, squeeze and press. Elbows are down to my side. Squeeze and press. Got some dumbbells here for some pullovers. All right, so what we're gonna do is bring them over our chest and smush them together. All right. And we're going to relax our shoulders and reach as far back as we can and pull them back over. And the big thing that we want to focus on is pulling from underneath in the lat area. All right, so I'll show you from overhead a little bit. So we're here, reach back. Relax your shoulders, engage your lats. We're pulling back over. All right, I like to let them relax on the ground and then pull them up. As you can see, there's a slight bend in my elbows inward, or I guess the elbows outward, but we're here pulling. You want to make sure that we don't bend backward. Don't bend this way. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Now listen. I know we have limited equipment at home. So, dumbbells that you have two of that can make both of those last two exercises hard are going to make this next one tough if you use both, right? So let's just say girls, you have 8s or 10s. Those are good weights for those last two exercises. They're going to make those tough, all right? You know, doable, like you'll feel it. But next we're doing triceps, so they're going to make this next exercise hard. All right, so doing skull crushers with 8s or 10s, it's gonna be pretty tough. All right, I got 15s here; they're kind of light. I got somebody has my 20s, so I'd probably feel pretty good with 20s with these. But skull crushers, what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna talk to you while we're doing these. All right, so we're gonna keep them neutral grip here, and we're gonna keep our elbow perfectly still and fold it back. Right, so I'm keeping this perpendicular to the ground. I'm not flaring it forward or back, okay? Or out or in. And we're going next to our ears and pressing up. All right, so if I had 20s, these would be fairly difficult right about now, okay? So if you have a weight that these are pretty tough, you know, the other two exercises were pretty tough, then an option that we can do is just take one of them and go behind your head. So here, now we're gonna wanna keep this elbow pointed back a little bit. So we're behind our head and pressing up, all right? You can even take it this way, all right? And that way we can do a little bit more repetition, okay? So depending on what your goals are, what your weights are, and what you have available with you, either take that same weight that we've been doing for the other ones and do only one of the dumbbells, or drop the weights down. So girls, if you're like 8s, 10s, you can do 2 5s for this one. Guys, I would say just cut it in half. If you have 20s, do like 10s for this one, or one of the dumbbells. Okay. All right, guys. Next, another really cool bicep exercise is hammer curls. All right, so we can just keep them neutral like this, and you want to leave the elbows perfectly still and squeeze it up and down. All right, now I know curls, biceps like suck. I mean, I love doing arms because I love that pump, but there's only so many exercises you can do for biceps. So, you know, we've been doing alternating, we've been doing neutral, hammers. So this one, if you really want to switch things up, we can go here, twist them, come down, up, twist them, down. Okay, and we can just switch through every time with those ones just to add a little fun twist in them. Okay? Alright guys, last but not least, let's do some shoulders. These are fun. Okay? So carefully get these up to your shoulders. We're going to do Arnold's. Okay, so carefully, what I mean by that is pull these up as high as you can and then rotate them under. Okay, I don't want you guys doing some crazy thing. All right, so this is called a clean, and this is a rack position. My elbows are racked in. Okay, we're going to press these up, bring them down to our ears, rotate them all the way around. Elbows are off my chest. Okay, and then back out to the ears, pressing up, ears, rotate. Okay, the big thing what I'm doing here is I'm not dropping my elbows below 90 degrees. So it's here, ears, all the way in front of my eyes, back out to ears. Okay.